even worked. I say that every time I start a live. But hello everyone. If there are people watching this, past in the not the past in the future, hello, 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 hello. If anyone's in the live right now, also hello, 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 hello. It is Jake Baller here, and as you can probably tell, the live stream. I didn't upload a video today. Didn't really have sort of a content idea, so usually instead of like forcing myself to post something random, I just decided to take the night off. If you didn't see on my community tab, I was at the Blazer game yesterday, so I kind of had a long night anyways, and had some good food, good drinks, and just kind of chilled the rest of the night when I got back home. So yeah, not really forcing anything, just decided just to do a simple live stream tonight, so hopefully you guys understand that, and I will be keeping this live stream posted for afterwards. I know a lot of people kind of got, not even kind of, they got really mad at me for not keeping my live streams up and available. So, just decided just to keep them up. I always used to keep these private, these live streams, because I was wondering if I ever did like a channel subscription or anything like that, I could make these like available to the people who had like channel subscriptions or priority, whatever you want to call them. But anyways, yo, what's up Brandon, what's up Sam, what's up Jaden, what's up Katie, hello, 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 Katie, hello, Katie. Windmill David, what's up David, what's up Jack. Can't stay long, yeah, it's okay, it's totally fine. What's up Curry, how are you doing? Doing very well. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I had a pretty good night. Went to the Blazer game, which was a lot of fun. Today was a pretty laid-back day. Obviously, I have time to do a live stream for you guys, which I know is kind of a random day to do it on a Wednesday, but again, it's kind of the only free time I had. So, it's a free day that I had. Usually I try to do these like on a Sunday or a Monday. Wednesday at the middle of the week is kind of random, I know, so I'm sorry. Okay, I see you guys are already posting questions, that's great. One thing I just really want to throw out there for the people, first of all, if you could like the live stream, if you could like the live stream, I would very, 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 very much appreciate it. If you could like the live stream, thank you to everyone who does that. And also, in the title of this video live stream, it is video ideas. I think I'm coming to the point where I really need some help. Not like bad help, but just the content ideas that you guys want. I do still have a lot of ideas I want to do, ideas for the future. But if you guys have any video ideas, requests, anything like that, you can definitely let me know in the chat, down in the comments after this video is done and over with. Well, this live stream is done and over with. I'd very much appreciate that. Okay. NFL playoff predictions. Well, Curry Range, that's very funny. You mentioned the playoff predictions. I actually have a NFL bracket entire playoff predictions video already done. It's already posted. Curry, did you not know that I made that video already? Let me know if you already knew that. Because apparently a lot of people did not see that video. A lot of people didn't even know I talked already about the NFL playoffs, my picks, my predictions, all the way to the Super Bowl. Apparently, people didn't know I already did that video. So, if you're a big NFL fan, I already did a video on the NFL picks, predictions, all that stuff. I already did it. Yeah, Curry Range, yeah, a lot of people didn't get a chance to see that video. I think something weird happened on YouTube on like, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Like, that was like one of the worst videos I ever had. Like, analytically, was that video. For some reason, even though it's like a big idea, obviously the NFL playoffs are pretty important, pretty popular, and that video did it really, really bad. So I don't think YouTube did anything well with that video. So I have a video. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine, career range. Do you think the Blazers will pull it together? I'm a sad Blazers fan. Ugh, that's a tough question. Oh, sorry. Totally just hit you guys. Yes, I do think the Blazers will get it together there. I mean, a play-in team, we all knew it at the start of the year that they were always going to be somewhat of a play-in team, so don't get too, distraught over the fact that the Blazers are losing. They're going to be anywhere from 6 to 10 by the end of the year. They're not going to be a top team no matter how good they play. Hey, Wombat, 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 Wombat Fighter. Shout out to you for the first dono of the live stream. You have it. You have the first dono and the only dono. Shout out to Wombat Fighter. Did you play any sports when growing up? Yeah, I actually have an entire video of me talking about my sort of sports upbringing. It's nothing too crazy or too amazing. Just basketball and baseball. Baseball was definitely my best sport that I probably could have actually done something with. I was pretty good at baseball, but I didn't really I wasn't in love with the sport of baseball, so I just kind of stopped playing after a while, and then I got obviously really into basketball. So, yeah. Gaming vid, yeah, I do have a Madden video coming out sometime relatively soon. I'm thinking maybe sometime when the playoffs start happening, so this weekend or maybe on Monday, I'll do a Madden video talking about the NFL playoffs and the games that are going on slash have ended already. So you're gonna get a Madden one for sure. Any other gaming videos? I don't know. Gaming is so weird nowadays. I'll have to think of something for other sort of gaming videos. Also, shout out to the nearly 40 people in the live stream tonight. Hello. I know this is a very random live stream. Probably not gonna get that much attention, but I didn't have a video planned for today, so this is what we are getting. Do another soccer football video. Yeah, I really am trying to think of an idea to do for the soccer football video. I think what I might do is do an over-explanation video, but I'll be over-explaining soccer slash football like I did for basketball, I did for the NFL and football, so maybe I'll do one for soccer or football. That could be a fun video idea. Max, I still haven't seen the new Avatar movie. I haven't heard very good reviews on it, so that's why I'm kind of just waiting. I don't know if a lot of people are just obviously over analytic about the movie because it's a sequel to one of the greatest movies of all time, and I don't know if I really want to spoil myself into A, going to it and then already thinking bad thoughts, or B, going and seeing it and getting very, very, very sad of how bad it is. So I might just wait for it to be on Disney Plus and I'll watch it there, or I might just go watch it whenever I have time, because again, it's like a 3.5-hour movie almost, and I just don't have time to do it during the week. And on the weekends, I'll see if I can go, but we'll have to figure that out. Getting close to 20,000. Yeah, we are almost 800 subscribers away, which, by the way, I'm really hoping we can get that point, that marker, 20,000 by my channel anniversary, which I think is February 9th. So we have a little bit, a month to get 800 subscribers, which is possible. It's doable, but we're going to be cutting it very close. So if you're not subscribed, obviously subscribe, share the videos. I don't think anyone really shares YouTube videos, but if you have a friend who's also into sports, I guess this would help out, or even just anyone who's into ASMR, or someone who might be interested. I don't know. I'm really trying to get there. Thoughts on the Celtics? I do like the Celtics. They are definitely one of my favorite Eastern Conference teams for sure. I love Jason Tatum. They're a title contending team. They were my favorites to win the title for quite some time, but now there's so many teams that are like evenly matched, evenly matched. It's very, very, very tough to pick one over the other when it comes to being a title favorite. I couldn't even pick a favorite to win the title right now. I mean, there's just like a tie between like 5 or 6 different teams. For a football soccer video, it'd be cool to see you take a look at the top 10 most expensive transfers ever. Yeah, Harley, that's a good idea. I'll definitely keep that in mind. That's a good idea. Coors Light, Miller Light, or Bud Light. I am a Bud Light guy, which, by the way, if you saw from the thumbnail, we finally have a new drink. If you don't know, for the past like 7 or 8 live streams, I kept having the same branded drinks. I kept having Bud Light seltzers, and they were really good. They're really delicious, but I'm very tired of them. I had to finish like a whole case of them by myself. It took me many weeks, but now I have a new case, and these are Spiked Simply Lemonade. So it's Spiked Lemonade, and the Simply brand, which if you don't know, Simply maybe has the best lemonade, and it's great that they have a alcoholic version of these of Simply Lemonade. It's amazing. They have Classic, which is just this one. They have Watermelon Lemonade, Blueberry Lemonade, and then they have a Strawberry Lemonade. So it's probably what we're gonna be drinking on the next couple of live streams. See if I can do this quietly. Not bad. Oh, there's zero fizz. No fizz. There's no fizz. Okay. That is stupidly crazy. Wow. That really is just Simply Lemonade. It doesn't even really taste alcoholic. Wow, that's dangerous. That is literally just Simply Lemonade. Like the brand Simply Lemonade. That's scary. Seahawks fan, yeah. That Niners Seahawks game is gonna be really good. I cannot wait for that Niners Seahawks game. You got COVID, yeah. Sorry, Jake. That's pretty bad. Sorry that you're sick right now. Oh, yikes, Milo. That's also pretty bad. Lifting is fun. Lifting is fun. I haven't had like a gym membership in so long. It's been so long. We used to have a gym, but I think it closed during COVID. So that's also a reason why I haven't really gone actually lifting. Like I do a lot of running. That's kind of like the way I stay fit is doing that. And then just doing like a lot of like body weight stuff, like push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, the boring stuff. But I haven't done any lifting in, God, years. It's been a long time. Like I said, the gym that was here closed during COVID. Was it Brian? Ever been to Texas? I have not been to Texas before. I've been, the furthest south I've been was like Oklahoma City. That's like the furthest like south I've been, and that's not even south. That's kind of still the Midwest. But yeah. Well, I mean California. That's pretty south, but you know what I mean. My day's been good. Like I said, I didn't have a video planned for today, but if you don't know, and if you're watching this live stream back after it's been posted or gone live, you're going to be hearing this a lot. I have a NFL playoff predictions video that not a lot of people got to see, got notifications for, that even was in their subscriber box or feed. I have a NFL bracket video if you haven't seen that. Yeah, yesterday I posted a shoe store roleplay, which I thought was very fun. It's a roleplay where we customize, me and you watching, our own brand new pair of shoes. We customize fully a brand new pair of shoes that look really cool. Even a pair of football cleats. We do that in that video too. I think it's a really fun idea. Do you think the Nets can make the finals? Yes, I do think the Nets can make the finals, 100%. Giants winning the Super Bowl, by the way. That's very interesting. It's a very interesting take. The Nets will choke. Maybe. Those cleats were so clean. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, I made the shoes. The first shoes I thought were pretty okay, but I was very proud of how I made those cleats, those football cleats. Obviously, like football or soccer, but like the red, white, and blue, like those are pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, I was very happy about those. I should have bought those. Let's see, what else did I miss before? Scrolling up. Chances of Hornets can beat Boston. Not very high. I don't think the Hornets are gonna be able to beat Boston. DeMar's out of the hospital, that's really good. Thoughts on Blazers losing to the rebuilding Magic? Very bad. I was at the Blazer Magic game, and that was definitely pretty embarrassing. But still, I wanted to go because I really wanted to watch the Magic play. They're also one of my favorite Eastern Conference teams. They're probably my favorite, like, bad team, my favorite rebuilding team, or the Magic. I really like Paolo Banchero. I really wanted him to be on Portland this year. I thought Portland was gonna get like a top pick this year. I really hoped they would have gotten Paolo. Yeah. The West Coast storm is bad. Apparently, yeah, there's a lot of like rain in like LA and like Southern California. A lot of my family keep like joking with me about it, talking about how there's so much rain here. There's more rain here than up here nowadays. Which probably there is. There's a lot of rain in LA area. Hopefully it's the Cowboys. Yeah, biggest bird. Cowboys. I think they are definitely talented enough, but I think a lot of people are still very skeptical about them. Only because they are the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. On paper, they're definitely talented enough to definitely make it to the Super Bowl. I don't want to say win, but they can definitely make it to the Super Bowl game. They're talented enough to do that. But in my opinion, I think this is going to be their best chance to get to as far as possible, because obviously they go up against the kind of struggling Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, could they lose to Tom Brady? Of course, it's Tom Brady. But say they beat them, then you're going up against a unknown opponent in the Philadelphia Eagles, who are either going to be a powerhouse in the NFC division conference this year in the playoffs, or maybe this was just a fluke season and the Dallas Cowboys could somehow find a way to beat the Eagles. It's very possible they can make it to that conference championship game. Then they're against the 49ers, or the Vikings maybe pull off an upset victory against them. It's very possible, but unlikely. Bol actually didn't play last night. I was very upset. Bol didn't play. Mo Bamba didn't play. The Magic played a very small ball lineup, a very run and gun game, which is definitely a kryptonite against the Blazers. Obviously, when they only have Yusuf Nurkic out there, who is a slow poke 7-footer, it's pretty easy to get a lot of mismatch when the Magic are just so lengthy and very good defensively, at least on the perimeter when you have Marco Fultz. And Gary Harris is a good defender. Franz Wagner, I think is how I pronounce his name, is like a 6'10" point forward, insane. Banchero can also handle the rock. Like, that team is actually really talented. And Portland also, I think, shot 15% from 3 or 20% from 3. It was one of the worst shooting games I've ever seen live, ever, in any sporting event. It was really bad. Also, shout out to the 70 playoffs and make it to the play-in. I think they're definitely talented, but I mean, I think they could probably start a rebuild very nicely, especially in a very good draft class this year. If they wanted just to trade DeMar DeRozan, I think that's a good start. I don't think you need to trade both Zach and DeMar at the same time, but I think one of them this year does have to go at some point. So I think, in just my opinion, I think that's a good start. I think they should probably start rebuilding, I think, this year. Yeah, LaCroix. I was just thinking that. I think I pronounced that right, LaCroix Enjoyer. Every season is a Dallas Cowboys season. Every year they're very hyped. That's what I'm saying. It's possible. They always have the potential. But is it really going to happen? We'll have to see. What's your favorite sports besides basketball? Probably football. And then probably baseball. Then probably football slash soccer, and then probably hockey. After that, hockey is just is a sport that I'm so far gone. Like, it's very hard for me to even name teams or players. I really need to get really into hockey. You gained like 150 subs since the last live. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. Who's the best looking basketball player? I'm a girl, lol. Who's the best looking basketball player? That's tough. I don't know. I guess that's like opinionated. It's not like everyone's attractiveness is opinionated. I guess it's just an opinionative question. LeBron for sure. Maybe LeBron. I know, like, obviously, like, Kelly Oubre gets a lot of love. Devin Booker gets a lot of love. Who else? I don't know. That's all I can think of. I also know the meme that all like it's hard to be a good-looking, good sports player. It's kind of hard to find like a good-looking, good athlete. Like, a lot of the ugly players are like the best athletes in their sport. I've also heard that before. Jason Tatum, that is a good one too. Yeah. Josh Giddey has good hair, and he's also really funny. I've watched a lot of Josh Giddey TikToks. He's a pretty funny guy. That is a guy I would actually really like to meet in person. I feel like he'd be a funny dude to hang out with. Who do you think the GOAT is besides Brady? I don't think I know football enough to really put out another answer. I genuinely do not know who else I would even pick. I mean, obviously there's like Joe Montana or I think it's probably a good second answer, Joe Montana. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that's a good one too. I loved him in Hustle. I think Anthony Edwards did really good in Hustle. I think he did a pretty good job playing like the villain of the movie. I need to watch UFC. I do. I only really watch UFC for the fights, like the big fights, like the main card fights. I rarely even watch it that often. Plus, it's kind of expensive to keep up with the UFC because of the pay for all the pay-per-views and stuff. It's kind of annoying. So I usually just if there's like a big fight on, I'll probably just like follow it on Twitter, see what happens. I'm a Cowboys fan. I think we'll beat the Bucks and lose to the Eagles. I think so too. I think that's the goal. I think that Eagles game will be close though. The Eagles playoff game, their first playoff game against a really good opponent. I think it's going to be a really good telltale where the Eagles are going to be at this year. Who are you rooting for the NFL playoffs? I wouldn't say I'm necessarily rooting for a team. Again, I'm just looking for like good playoff football. I think that's definitely my thing. If I was rooting for a team, it would be the Chargers. You guys know I've been to a Chargers home game. They're the other LA team besides the Rams, since the Rams suck. So I've actually been watching a lot of Charger football, following the Chargers a lot. So they're probably like my second favorite team, maybe even my first favorite team. It kind of depends on how well the Rams do this upcoming season. But obviously, when you're the Chargers, I think since they're the lowest seeded team, if they do beat the Jaguars, they would face the Chiefs, and they are not beating the Chiefs. So, kind of hard to refer to team. You are just use illegal websites? I might have to do that. Honestly, the Giants reminded me of the 2019 Titans. Very good defense and an all-star running back. Wouldn't surprise me if they make a deep run. Giants, it's possible, yeah, because who did the Giants play in the first round? It's the Vikings, right? And I think the Giants could definitely beat the Vikings. I even said it in my playoff predictions video. Again, if you haven't seen it, please, I highly, highly recommend you watch my playoffs predictions video. I talk about the Giants, and I think that could be a very much, probably the biggest upset, sort of like matchup. Like I think that's the biggest chance for an upset of all of the games in the first round. I think definitely that's going to be a very good game. What type of content would you make if you didn't make ASMR? I'd probably still make sports content. I would just make it not ASMR. So I would just be doing what I do now, for the most part. Obviously, besides all of the other great, at least in my opinion, great, good, okay, creative. That's a good word. ASMR content that I make, I'd just be making regular talking, sports content, kind of like how, what's his name? Kenny. Kind of like how Kenny or King of the Fourth Quarter, however you want to call him, whatever he does, I think I would love to do something like that as well. What's the biggest Marvel flop movie? Oh my god. I mean Captain Marvel. That was one that was pretty big, but I actually kind of liked. Well, I didn't like it. I thought it was better than what a lot of people were calling it. People were calling it like one of the worst movies ever, which I don't think it's bad. It's bad to the Marvel standards, not like a bad movie though. I mean, also like the old Thors, like Thor 2, Thor Dark World. That's a terrible movie. That's actually not only a bad Marvel movie. That is just a bad movie in general. What's up, Ali? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Ali? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Vikings should beat the Giants. Of course, they should beat them, but like, we'll have to see, I guess. Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, that's a pretty rough one. Jack, I actually kind of liked Eternals. It wasn't a great movie. It definitely should have been a better movie, considering like the theming of it. Like it was supposed to be the next big like Marvel themed thing to come out since probably Guardians of the Galaxy. They were supposed to be the next Guardians of the Galaxy type of movie, and it definitely didn't hit. But I don't think it's a bad movie. It's definitely too long. It's definitely too mellow. It's definitely too like melancholy. It's definitely like a one-toned movie. There's no like big, crescendo and like a good finish. It's kind of like a very mid movie. Jake, is it okay to fall asleep on the live? No, I'm sorry. You cannot fall asleep on the live. You cannot do it. Every prediction you see the Giants beating the Vikings, it's very possible. Plus, you kind of have to pick like a Cinderella-esque team every playoff run. So, I guess someone has to be the Cinderella team. It definitely could be the Giants. Thoughts on the Pelicans? I love the Pelicans. I love Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, I've been a fan of since he's been drafted to the Lakers. I was really big on him being on the Lakers. I was really happy that the Lakers got him in that draft class. I think it was like, 2016, 2015, something around there. So I'm a big supporter of him, and it's really cool that he got to team up with Zion and CJ. I really like Valanciunas as a center. I think he's like one of the more underrated like centers in today's NBA. I feel like he could fit on any team, any style. Yeah, I like the Pelicans. What's up, Lucas? What's up? Who do you think would win in a fight, Marvel Thor or God of War Thor? Oh, from the game. Oh, that's tough. I mean, if you're talking like Thor in like Infinity War, I would take Thor from the MCU because I loved Infinity War Thor. That's one of my favorite characters of maybe any movie in quite some time. But if we're talking about how he is now, was pretty crazy. It was pretty cool. You think the Ravens are gonna beat the Bengals? Well, 0 deaths. I have already a NFL playoff predictions video. So if you don't know my pick, I highly recommend you go and check out that video. But if you already have, which again you probably should, I still think it's probably gonna be the Bengals. I think the Bengals and the Bills game is destined to happen. It is written in the stars that the Bengals will face off against the Buffalo Bills in the second round. Is that technically the second round? I think it is. Wow, that drink is insanely good. Oh my goodness. I love lemonade. And I love Simply Lemonade. That's crazy that they have their own spiked drink. Super good. Super, super, super good. Super good. Do you think Justin Herbert will be better than Phillip Rivers? I do. I do think so. Hey JK, what is up? Hello, hello. Marlo. Hello, Marlo. Savage21 says, is LaMelo a top 15 point guard in the league? Yes, I do think so. That's kind of an easy question. A tough question would be if he's top 10. I would actually have to kind of think about that. Do you follow college b-ball? A little bit now, more than before, because I know Arizona is actually pretty good this year, which finally Arizona is my favorite college basketball team, so that's really, really good. But I don't really watch a lot of their games. I don't really watch a lot of college basketball until maybe like the conference tournaments. Then I start watching a lot because obviously I have to do some research to do my bracket, my NCAA bracket video, which I always do every year. So yeah. The Chargers are gonna beat the Jaguars. I don't know if I can see that happening. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's definitely a toss-up game. I said that in my video. It's a toss-up game. I'm just kind of giving the edge to the Chargers because I think they're just a little bit more ready than the Jaguars. From going from probably the worst team in the NFL last year being a playoff team is pretty crazy. It's a big jump, so we kind of have to just wait and see if they are ready and legit. And I also say in that video that the Chargers are a team that really do play up to their opponents' levels. Sometimes it looks like they can be one of the top teams in the NFL, and then they'll lose to like a bottom feeder NFL teams. Like it's really going to be a toss-up game. It matters who shows up that day, to be honest. Do more basketball card breaks. If I can find any. Basketball cards are very, 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 very hard to find nowadays. I'll try to find some. What are your thoughts on basketball player Steph Curry? I don't mean to laugh at your question, but that's just kind of a funny way to state it. What do you think of the basketball player Steph Curry? Have you ever heard of Stephen Curry? I love Steph Curry. I think he's amazing. Might be a top 10 player all time nowadays. If you had to collab with one ASMRs, who would you collab with? I mean, obviously, Dido is a great one. ASMR Collect to Play, no duh. It's just, man, it's so hard to find free time for other content creators. Like, people have, like, videos, like, planned out, like, 2-3 weeks in advance. It's crazy. It's really hard to find free time and free spacing to do that, so that'd be great. ASMR Ryan would also be a great one. I would love to do a roleplay with ASMR Ryan. He is one of my favorites for sure. And it'd also be really cool to do like a sports talky ASMR video with somebody else who did like sports talk ASMR. I think that'd also be kind of fun, but also it's kind of hard to make time for people. Yo, what's up, Tristan? What's up? Who would you pick if they weren't to win? Oh, if the Chiefs weren't to win, who would I pick? I think probably the Bills. Probably Bills. Maybe, and then like 49er Eagles. Eagle 49ers, those are like my 3 and 4 spot. That's kind of a toss-up between them. It kind of depends on how well they play in their other games. And then 5th would probably be the Bengals. Not that I'm saying the Bengals can't win. It's just really tough to beat the Chiefs. It's really tough works out for them. Who's your favorite NFL player? Probably Justin Herbert. Again, like just Chargers. I've been watching a lot of them this year. Can I think of anyone else? If I can think of another one, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, the TCU game. I did not watch the TCU Georgia game. I watched like the opening of the game. Like I watched like the beginning of it, and then I left the TV to do something for like an hour or so, and then I came back and I saw the score. That was crazy. And it's funny because a lot of people in another live stream were talking about TCU potential upset. TCU could do this, blah blah blah, and I believe them. But man, that was a terrifying game. Do you think the Steelers are going all the way this year? They have the potential to. They're definitely one of the top teams to be able to do that. I'm betting the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. That'd be a good bet. You'd probably win a lot of money if you did that. Game of the year. Yeah, probably God of War Ragnarok. Even though, again, like, God of War Ragnarok was a really good game, but it was also just kind of like a carbon copy of the first game, which the first game is also a good game, so obviously this game is going to be a good game, and the story was great, the voice acting was amazing, but I definitely feel like if like a new original type of game came out that was also just as good, I probably would have picked the other one better, because I think the God of War game is, again, just a carbon copy of the first game, but it's a good copy. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely cannot wait for the Hogwarts, the Wizard World game, whatever it is, the Harry Potter Hogwarts game. Let me know if you guys would want me to do a gameplay video on the Hogwarts video game. I might just do like a single video of it. I don't think I'll do like a series, but if you guys would like a Hogwarts video game sort of let's play, I'll do that when that game comes out. I think it comes out in a couple weeks. Kind of exciting. Are you still doing custom videos? Yeah, if you look in the description of this live stream, my business email, very fancy, is in the description. You can just email me and we can chat it up about custom content. But yeah, check out my email for that. Ryan, I didn't play Elden Ring. I'm not a big fan of like the Elden Ring Dark Souls game. I'm not a big fan of them. Ever been recognized in person? I have 3 times. One time just in downtown Portland, I was just hanging out and someone recognized me. Another time was at the airport, at PDX, the Portland airport, and another time was actually in Disneyland. I had a guy come up to me. He was like in his like 30s, mid to late 30s. I think he was with his kids or something like that, and he came up to me when I was in line for the Guardian of the Galaxies ride. He came up and recognized me. I thought that was really cool, but I had before. I haven't seen all the Harry Potter movies. I've only seen the first one and the last one, so I know how the story ends and begins, but I don't know the middle parts of Harry Potter. If it came down to the Celtics Warriors again, who would you pick? Probably the Celtics. They were just playing super well together. Do you work out? I do. I just do like a lot of body weight stuff. I do running, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, crunches, a lot of like, I do yoga sometimes too, like a lot of stretching. I don't like lift, which I definitely need to get into again, but because I haven't really been doing that in quite some time. You tried emailing me. Try it again. I promise I'll email you back if you make sure you get like the email like correct on what it is. It's just ASM Baller, like my old YouTube channel name. That's what it is, ASM Baller. Hey man, what's up? Pretendo. What's up, Pretendo? That's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Good job. How tall am I? I am 5'9", without shoes. 5'10", was like maybe like 5'3". Like I was really short for a vast majority of my life, and then junior to senior year, I had a pretty good growth spurt. Video got removed for no reason. Yeah, YouTube is a wild place for sure. Favorite ride at Disneyland? For California Adventure, it's definitely Guardians of the Galaxy, which again is kind of funny that one of the first times I've ever gotten recognized in person was in line for my favorite ride, so I thought that was a really cool connection. And then at Disneyland, I obviously love the newest Star Wars ride there, the Rise of the Resistance. That is probably the greatest ride ever created. That is such an immersive experience. But I also love a classic dark ride like Pinocchio, or the Snow White ride's amazing. It's really good. Have you seen Knives Out? I haven't. I know it's a good movie though. You don't give short vibes at all. Thanks, I guess. Back in the day, it was really bad. What do you think of the Knicks this season? I think they're good. They're definitely doing better than what a lot of people thought they're going to be. They've always had potential to be like a good play-in team, but I think even now they even have a potential to make the playoffs. But obviously with the Knicks, they're gonna have a lot of highs and a lot of lows. It just kind of depends on how they sort of break out of those, I guess, tendencies and repetitiveness of, coming back down off of big-time highs like they were just on, having a pretty good win streak and good spot in the playoffs. Whiplash, Lucas. I know Whiplash is a very popular movie, and I know what's it about, and I know how it ends because of TikTok. So, shout out to TikTok for ruining a bunch of great movies that I haven't seen before, but I already know the ending because of TikTok. So, but I know it's like also like a critically acclaimed, amazing movie. What's my favorite sports logo? That's a great question. I mean, I do obviously being a fan of the Blazers, I do like the logo, but even if I wasn't a fan of Portland, I think the Blazers have a pretty dope logo. I think, God, I have to look at the Bleacher Report and look at some logos. NBA wise, that's also really tough. Not a lot of teams have dope, really cool logos. A lot of them kind of look kind of bland and boring. But even if I wasn't a fan of Portland, I think they'd probably still be one of my favorites for sure. I do love The Office. I absolutely love The Office. Greetings from Mexico City. What's up? What is up from Mexico City? What's up, Batman? We have the official Batman in the chat. That's sick. Do you watch NFL? I watch enough to understand. If you ask me to, name off a specific player at a specific position, I literally could not. But I do know the broad scheme of good teams, bad teams, good players, bad players. Well, not bad players, but players that very much perform well. So I know enough, I would like to think. I do think Russell Wilson will play better next season. I think he just had a lot of pressure on him this season to really perform, and in the second that he didn't perform well, he kind of crumbled. So I think he'll actually have a pretty good season next year. Oh yeah, oh my god. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That is a game I am extremely excited to play. I love Star Wars. I think it's gonna be a dope game. The old Raptors jerseys are, yeah, that's a cool one. Show the Ranch. I think that looks familiar. Doesn't that show have Ashton Kutcher in that show? I think. Doesn't Ashton Kutcher play in that show? Vancouver Grizzlies logo, the classic one. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I'm going to the Kings game on Friday. Hopefully they light the beam. Light the beam. Hopefully they light the beam that day. I did play Jedi Fallen Order, and I also loved it. I might myself, I love video games. If you want me to play a video game or miss a video game that I haven't played in a long time, like Star Wars Fallen Order, Star Wars Battlefront 2, you want me to play a game of WWE, like something random, or even like a rebuild. If you guys miss me doing rebuilds, you can ask me to do it for a custom video, and I can make it for you as a custom video. So if you miss my gaming stuff, like specific video game stuff, email me about it and I can make a video for you. Yeah, my favorite sports college team are the Arizona Wildcats. Only for basketball though, I don't really watch college football. Messi or Ronaldo? You gotta go Messi. I think Ronaldo is maybe a better, like more skillful football player, but I think Messi is the GOAT. I think yes. Oh, okay. That's okay. I mean, I like the Kings. I think the Kings are a fun team. I love Domantas Sabonis. He's one of my favorite underrated players in the NBA. But yeah, the Warriors are struggling, but it's okay. It's a lot of injuries and getting their stuff back together, which is kind of a big deal. Also, by the way, sorry, someone is using the bathroom across the hallway. You can hear it. I'm trying to turn up the music a little bit. Oh yeah, my old pack. I miss my old pack opening videos so much. Like those videos, I miss doing NBA 2K content a lot. It's just the fact that that game is just so dead nowadays. It's really tough for me to, make content on 2K and whatnot. Jake Baller Gaming Channel. I mean, if a good game comes out, like again, if you guys want to see a Hogwarts gameplay, I'll do it on this channel. I'm not scared to like post whatever I want to post on this channel. I'll post literally whatever I want on this channel. It just depends on if you guys will support it. So if you guys want Hogwarts, if you guys want Jedi Survivor gameplay, whenever that game does come out, I'll play it. It just depends on whether you guys want to or not to see it. Where do you rank Kobe top? Some say he's not 10. Kobe's top 10. He's arguably top 5. That's not even a debate, really. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want like specific gameplay videos, like again, like a My Team or NBA 2K content, I highly recommend you email me, and I can make that again a custom personal video. I just can't really post NBA 2K content. That game is just not it's not good. You should do an NBA 2K fantasy draft. I mean, like again, I probably will not be posting any NBA 2K content. Like I'm just sorry, like that. You can look at everyone else's channels, people who make NBA 2K content. Like people don't like to do it, or they're just not doing well because again, the game is just dead. 2K is just not a sustainable franchise right now. Best NBA player right now, probably still Giannis, even though Luka is definitely balling out of his mind. Definitely have to give it up to those guys for sure. Again, sorry if my mic gain is a little too loud. Someone is across the hall using the bathroom, and you can like hear the fan that gets turned on. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. My tier listing content is pretty fun too. Yeah, I can always do more of those tier listing videos. I think I might do another NBA one or maybe a football one sometime soon. Very soon. I think that's definitely a good idea. Will Jalen Brunson be an all-star this year? That's a very random player to be asking about. I think Jalen Brunson is really good, but I do not think he's probably going to be an all-star, because if you think of all-star guards in the East, there's a lot of really good ones. Obviously, the Knicks are in a good position to have an all-star this year, but a lot of teams also have like 2 really good players, and most of them are going to be guards, so it's kind of hard to put Jalen Brunson anywhere in there. refresh slate of like what you guys want to see. I think is what I'm trying to get at. Obviously, if I do more traveling, I can do more traveling videos or anything around those lines of like doing things outside of what we've already seen, like um, going to new arenas, going to other sporting events. I think could be a really cool idea. Doing more ASMR content IRL. Like I still really want to do like an IKEA IRL video or just not IKEA, an IRL video somewhere else. I think that could be a very good idea. But definitely let me know what you guys think about that. No, I do not drink coffee. I do not drink coffee. I'm surprised Matt Ryan has not retired yet, but I think Aaron Rodgers for sure is probably going to retire. Maybe not this next season, but probably the season after that. Celebrity crush. I don't think I have a celebrity crush. The Ant-Man trailer. I actually haven't seen the newest Ant-Man trailer because I usually don't like watching the Marvel trailers all that much. I usually only watch the first Marvel trailer of any upcoming movie, and then I stop because sometimes Marvel movies like they give out too much info in their trailers sometimes. So I sometimes just don't watch the trailers. Thank you, Jay. Yes, Jay, you are the biggest dono in the live stream. Shout out to Jay, the homie, the guy who's probably been around this channel for the longest out of anyone ever. What up, Jay? Thank you for being in the live stream, moderating the chat. Film a pickup game and commentate over it. That involves a lot of work. That involves having someone to play against and filming and all that stuff. When it's like 30, 40 degrees outside, that's pretty tough to do. What's up, Gemini Glitters? What is up? What is up? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I had to turn it down because someone was using the bathroom. You could hear them using the bathroom. I like your IKEA video. I think I'm gonna do that maybe sometime soonish. I'll definitely try and do that. My Tinder videos need to make a comeback. Maybe. I don't know. Bro, no offense to maybe people not in this chat room or people who watch this VOD, this old live stream. People need to calm down about those videos and stuff. People have been very weird towards people. I know bees ASMR was in my last live stream, and a lot of people were being very weird towards bees. So I don't know if I'm gonna stop doing the Tinder dating app videos because some of y'all are being kind of weird in that sort of regard. So I don't know. Maybe I'll continue on doing that stuff, but it seems like some people need to calm down a little bit. So I don't know. I hate when Marvel does that. Yeah, so that's why I don't really watch those Marvel trailers. I only really watch the first one, and that's really it. That's about it. Do an IKEA building video. Like furniture, like me building furniture. That could be a pretty fun idea. God, that would be a long video though. That'd be like an hour-long video. Oh, which reminds me. I could do an hour-long, sports talking video. I might do that maybe the night before the NFL playoff games. Do a last sort of minute, NFL, hour-long talking video. Because I actually haven't done one of those videos, one of those hour-long videos in quite some time. I think I might actually do that one of these upcoming days. Yeah, I also feel really bad too for making this live stream on a Wednesday. I know people kind of expect me to go live on Mondays, the weekends. I know some people wanted me to go live then, but yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for posting this live stream kind of see that the Puss in Boots movie was actually pretty good. Apparently, like the villain, I think it's Death. I think it's Death. Is a really good villain as well. So apparently they did a pretty good job making that movie, which is really cool. What's up, Mr. Bean? What's up? I've had this basketball for a long time. It's been like a couple years, honestly. An NFL player preparing for the Super Bowl. I really want to do another sports roleplay. I think what I might do is do another, like, like another like cranial nerve exam, a doctor roleplay, but like mix in sports with it. So maybe like a sports physical or something like that. Because one of the first ever roleplays I ever did on the channel, like 5 years ago, was a sports like physician doctor video, and that video did pretty well. So I might actually do one of those nowadays. I think that could be a good idea. Yeah, Zero Deaths. I was gonna do that for the NFL playoff games that are happening this weekend, so that's already gonna be happening for sure. Sports coach roleplay would be fire. I did a sports coach roleplay many years ago as well, and that video sucks. That video was shot so poorly, so I do definitely want to remake that video better, for sure, for sure. A haircut roleplay, yeah, I think I just did a haircut roleplay like a month or two ago, so I don't wanna spam those too much, but yeah, I do love making haircut roleplay videos. It's always also very hard to like think about new roleplay ideas, but like also doing traditional roleplay ideas. So like, I love doing haircut roleplays, but how do I make it different? Is the hard thing? Is how do I change it up and make it like a different video? You know what I mean? It's pretty hard to do that. You could do a casino blackjack roleplay. I was actually thinking about, like, let's say, hypothetically, I had an idea of maybe going back to Las Vegas. If you guys didn't know, I went to Vegas in November, and I'd made a couple videos, and some people liked it, a lot of people didn't see it, but I did go to Vegas, and I did a video of me walking around Vegas, walking around some of the casinos and the strip and whatnot. If I did go back to Vegas, would you guys watch like a me gambling video? Like, if I was playing slot machines or like card games, like if I was playing blackjack, would you guys watch that? Like, I could put up like $100 or like $50, like see how much we can make in that video. I think that could be a fun idea, because I don't think anyone has ever done that before. And like a casino IRL, like gambling video, I think that could be like a pretty fun idea. Just like watching me, like with the ambiance of the people in the background, kind of relaxing. You can hear like the music and like the spinning of the slot machines. That could be kind of an interesting idea. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. Obviously, a lot of people have made role plays of being in the casino gambling. But what about like actually going into a casino and gambling for an ASMR video? I don't think any channel has ever done that before. I might have to look it up, but I think I looked one time, and I don't think anyone has ever done that before. So again, another first that your boy Jake Baller is bringing to the table. No, I don't want to say that, but I think that's a fun idea. No, yeah, Patrick, yeah, Patrick. I don't mean like I'm gonna be like filming the actual like tabletop games, like me filming like the actual like in-person like table games. I'm not doing that. I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna do that. But they do have like virtual like blackjack. They have virtual poker. They blackjack. I think that's probably my favorite table game. And like yeah, like a slot machine would be a fun idea too. And then if I did go to Vegas again, I could do that. I could do mukbangs of like restaurants while I'm in Vegas, like I don't know, like some of the Gordon Ramsay restaurants they have there, or even like just like In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A or Shake Shack. I could do like mukbangs on those. I could go to like a hockey game. I could go to the Vegas Knights game. If you guys know the NHL team, the Vegas Golden Knights, I could go to like a game of them, and I could do an IRL video, an ASMR public video of me going to a game, a hockey game. I could do that. Let me know if I should do that. That'd be crazy though. That would be me traveling to a place just to film an ASMR, like a content binge of videos, which would be crazy to think about me traveling just for the purpose of ASMR. That is an insane concept for me to be doing. Walter, Walter. Yeah, Walter, yeah, Walter. Walter, 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 Walter. Walter, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Walter, thank you so much. That's awesome. He says, Giannis or Luka? Who do you think? Sorry, who do you think will be better? Who do you think is better right now, or will be better in the future? I mean, obviously, like, even in the future, I think Giannis will be like a more well-rounded player because again, defensively, it's gonna be Giannis always on defense, but offensively, I think Luka is definitely better. But Giannis on offense is also a god. He's also just a demigod when it comes to basketball on the offensive end. So I do think Giannis is a better all-around basketball player. Luka is definitely more skillful, no doubt about it. But even in the future, it's not like Giannis is a very old player. I think at one point in time, yeah, Luka will be better, quote unquote, because he is younger by a couple years. But it's not going to be anything too crazy. A business trip. Okay, Alien Rampage. I don't think that like a business trip for my channel. I don't know. My channel isn't a business. It's not a business. It's definitely not at that point yet, at least. I mean, I could just go just for like a vacation, but like I would be like filming the entire time, which is not really a vacation, but like I would want to film. I'll think about it. If you guys really want me to do it, I think I might do it. Go to Hoover Dam. I've never been to Hoover Dam. You should do ASMR on an airplane, like an IRL. ASMR in public, me at the airport. I don't think that's a very catchy video idea, but maybe, I don't know. Like me like filming myself going through TSA and stuff. Maybe. If I have time, we'll see. How much longer do I plan on being live? Probably like another hour. I'll probably do like another like 2-hour live stream. It's funny because I only used to do 1-hour live streams for the longest time, but recently I've been getting more comfortable being live, and like you guys have always been like very generous. Like when it comes to participating, being in the live stream, which shout out to the over 100 people in tonight's live stream. I know it is a random Wednesday night, very not planned live stream, but if you guys could like the live stream, I would very much appreciate it. This live stream is actually going to be posted after this live stream is ended. I am not deleting it. I pinky promise. So I'd appreciate it if you like the live stream. But also what was I saying? Yeah, the airplane. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. And yeah, thank you so much for just being so cooperative with me being live and helping me out. You know, it's a two-way conversation. And also with the super comments, the donations, like that stuff is insane. Like obviously, like the more you guys donate, the longer I'll stay on, because the more bad I'll feel about like people donating and stuff. I remember one of the previous live streams, we had a lot, there was one live stream where Pip, I don't know if, I doubt Pip is in the live stream. Pip did the biggest donation we ever had, ever, on a live stream, which was like $50. That was a couple weeks ago. That was amazing. Big shout out to Pips if you are watching somewhere. W title. I hope so. A hiking video, yeah. Obviously, when the weather permits it, I definitely want to do a hiking video. There are obviously like everywhere in Oregon, Washington, beautiful places to go hiking. So I might do one of those when the weather does get better. I feel like in public doesn't work as well as maybe just ASMR in a plane, like a little clip on your public video. Yeah. I don't know. I could probably start titling my videos a little bit differently. That's a very good. That's very true. I always think they look a little bit more like formal whenever I do title them that way. They look a little bit easier to read instead of just like a jumble of words like ASMR inside this, doing this and doing that. I feel like it's a little bit more clean if I sort of like space it out a little bit and theme it. But I get what you mean. I might try that for my next IRL video. Who's winning the MVP this year? I have no idea. It's a toss-up. Right now, Jokic is looking pretty good. He might be the pick, but like, yeah, it's definitely hard to think of Jokic being a 3-time back-to-back-to-back MVP in this era of basketball. How long I've been a Blazer fan? Probably since around 2006, so almost 20 years. Which, God, it's kind of terrifying to think about. Almost 20 years being a fan of something. That's a long, long, long time. When was the last time you played Fortnite? I played it when their most current season started, so like 2 months ago, I think it was. Sometime around there. Is Oregon a nice place to live? It's expensive. It's definitely expensive. The meme of living in Oregon is that everyone from California is moving to Oregon, which is very true. So a lot of things around here are getting more expensive because people who are living in California, who obviously have a lot of money, move up here because they want to get out of California. It makes things around here a lot more expensive, like the housing market, apartments, food. It's getting pretty bad, not gonna lie. But other than that, I think it's a nice place. Girlfriend wants to live in Seattle after college. Seattle's also just the same thing. It's very stupidly expensive. So if you're okay with spending a little extra to live in like a nicer city, which I think Seattle's a nice city, it's kind of rough. Do you ever get stressed out while recording? Not really. I mean, like, think about it. When you're walking around in public, are you gonna notice someone with their phone out? Like, I'm not like filming, like, I'm not like in people's faces. I'm just like filming to my chest or barely like looking like I'm filming. I've maybe gotten stared at maybe a small handful of times out of like the tens of public videos I've done already, you know. Yeah, I had a good Christmas and New Year's for sure. There was definitely a lot of fun. Do you watch any combat sports at all? UFC only when there's like a big fight. I guess if YouTube boxing, YouTube boxing counts. I do watch those fights. Those are pretty fun to watch. Favorite wrestler growing up? Wow, that's a good question. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was actually, I think, my favorite WWE wrestler for a little bit, and then I do like Randy Orton. Maybe Randy Orton. That's also a really good one too. Those are probably my favorite ones. Mid-season NBA Finals predictions. Oh God, I have no idea. It's funny because you guys like always love to ask those mid-season questions when I really don't have an answer. Like, there are so many good teams playing right now. It's literally a toss-up between like 5-6 teams in the NBA. This is gonna build some sort of super team, which hopefully that doesn't happen. This is definitely the most competitive the NBA has ever been and it's really hard to pick like matchups like that anymore. I mean, the Celtics are playing really well, but if the Bucks are fully healthy in the playoffs, like who are really gonna stop them? But then, what if Joel Embiid has like a crazy breakout playoff year? Like no one in the East is stopping Joel Embiid like fully healthy. Especially if Harden and Max are playing very well. And in the West, like the Nuggets are playing amazing, but then the Warriors are always gonna be the Warriors. Then the Clippers have one of the deepest teams in the NBA. They could go pretty far as well, especially if their guys are playing very well. Their duo. Man, it's hard. What's up, Knicks? Yes, the Warriors will make the playoffs. Luka will never win a chip because they can't play it with other superstars. That is a crazy, fiery take. I'm not gonna comment on that, but if you want to have that take, you go ahead and get that take going, man. Yeah, Jaden, I don't think the Warriors are gonna win the title. I think they can make the finals for sure. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of wide open, but I don't think they're gonna win. But they have a chance, obviously. Do you think Victor Wembanyama will be like Chet? I do not. I think Chet Holmgren just had like a really bad. I mean, if Chet Holmgren didn't try to block a LeBron James, layup or whatever it was, in the middle of the offseason on a pickup game, Chet Holmgren would be playing in the NBA right now and probably will be pretty successful at it because he's a multi-skilled, multi-purposed big man, which is kind of like the new traditional big man of the NBA nowadays. I think it'd be fine. And obviously Victor Wembanyama is that times 1,000. I went broke in Vegas. I don't think Young Jit, that's kind of a crazy title for a video. Maybe that would be a good clickbait, but that's a pretty crazy title for a video. Thoughts on RJ? I actually really like RJ. I don't think he's gonna be like the savior of New York City like a lot of people think he could or can be. I think he's a good, third option guy, second option guy, maybe. I think he's definitely an all-star potential guy. I don't think he's gonna be like the guy who leads the Knicks out of this rut that they're in. I don't think he's that good, but he is good. Early March Madness predictions. I do not watch enough college basketball to give my own opinion on that, but that's kind of tough. Oh man, I got really tired all of a sudden. I need to drink my drink more, I think. Let me know what time it is, by the way, where you guys are at. I would really love to know. Because I know a lot of people have some wacky time zones that they're in. Victor and Chet frontcourt would be nice. That would be crazy. Favorite time of year? I love the springtime. Big fan of the springtime. YouTube cheating you. Clickbait title would go crazy. Could go crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. YouTube is definitely tough. I'll say that. Good luck on your finals account. Good luck on your finals. Thoughts on the Bucks? Title contender, could win the title. Giannis MVP candidate. They're just the typical Milwaukee Bucks. They're a good team. Also, again, very big shout out to the people who are in the live stream right now. If you guys haven't liked the live stream, I would very much appreciate it if you could like the live stream. And also check out my NFL playoff predictions video that I posted. If you haven't seen that video, yes, I've already done a NFL playoffs predictions video. It's already out. It's already made. Make sure you guys check that out. Wow, it's actually late for a lot of you guys. I feel really bad. I feel bad. Actually, it's not bad for some of you guys. guys. I mean, for Jacob Major, 10:34. That's pretty late. Hopefully, you guys are getting enough sleep. I remember in the last live stream we were in, there was like 160 people in here, which was insane. There's like 160, 170 people in here, and a lot of them were from the overseas. A lot of them were from different parts of the world, which I thought was really cool. Very, very, very tough to see like people from like Brazil or New Zealand watching my content. Like I never would have expected that at all. That's pretty crazy to think about. What's up, Logan? That's sad. It's up pretty late there. 2:30 in Australia. Not bad. Are you gonna do another round of predictions after the first round? I might. It depends. Like I said, like I don't know if YouTube just didn't like that video for some reason, and that video just didn't get pushed, or if like you guys, people who are subscribed to me, people who are looking for that content, just aren't looking for that content. Like people just aren't interested in the NFL playoffs. I might not just cover the playoffs at all. I don't know. I still have to test it out. But after this first set of games this weekend, I'll do another NFL video. And if that video also does pretty bad, I probably won't do it. Not because it's like, you know, I don't want to. It's just like I just can't. It's just one of those things where if you guys are interested in it, I won't do it. Kind of one of those things that just go hand in hand. You like the late live streams? I like the late live streams too. They actually also do kind of better than the midday live streams I used to do, like around 4 or 6. I think the late night live streams usually do pretty well. Yeah, I was in Dido stream 2 days ago. Yeah, I like to drop in on my friend there. Kings playoff ceiling. I think they can make the first round, if that's what you're asking. I don't think they can really get anywhere past the first round, but good. I like the Kings. I like Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox actually used to be one of my favorite players in the NBA. But if you guys don't know, De'Aaron Fox was affiliated with a NFT rug pull. If you don't know what a rug pull is, he was affiliated with an NFT that went under, and people think he did it on purpose. So don't really have a big opinion on De'Aaron Fox anymore because he looks kind of guilty in that scenario when it comes to the NFT rug pull that he was a part of. So I don't know. I really have feelings about that. I do not have a Justin Herbert jersey. I think I will. Maybe one day. I know getting jerseys are tough because like jerseys are so expensive, and I'm not like that super diehard about really any team. Like it's funny because like I obviously have a channel on YouTube that I talk a lot of sports, and it's not like I am not a diehard sports fan, but I'm also not like, I don't know, I'm not like a fanatic. I'm not crazy. I don't like hate teams. I don't like boo players. I don't think teams suck, or I hate certain players of certain teams. It's like, I don't know, I'm not like super invested in a sports like a lot of other people are. People will cry and get pissed when things don't go their way for sports. It's funny when people ask me the question all the time, like, what are some teams you hate, or who are some players that you dislike? I don't not like any players, any teams. I'm not like that super sports crazy. Do you follow much soccer? I have been. When people ask me that question, when it comes to that, I always say I always watch the highlights. It's hard to watch matches live because I have to be watching them at like 9, 10, 8, 7 in the morning, which is kind of crazy to get up that early just to watch some football, soccer. So it's kind of hard to really watch live games like that. What's up, Kendall? Hello, good to see you in here. 2000s. Probably Kobe and Shaq. I think those are probably my two. Shaq in the early 2000s, Kobe in the later 2000s. Those are probably my two go-to ones. Do you know how to make a short on iPad? I do not know. You should probably look that up on YouTube. I don't know. KD or Larry Bird. All time Larry Bird. If you're talking about basketball skill-wise, obviously Kevin Durant. But if we're talking like all time, taking Larry Legend. Larry Legend. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be on live for probably another 30, 40 minutes. Just letting you guys know. If you guys were around my last live stream, I was live for over 3 hours. That was intense. That was a lot of work. That actually made me like, I don't want to say sick. I felt bad after that live stream because it was like actually really draining. It actually is pretty draining to sit here and talk and like be like mentally on and focused the entire time. Little do people know, it's kind of hard to go live and stuff. Video games fall off. Yeah, video games are in the most rugged depths of the world that they've ever been ever. Gaming sucks right now. I haven't really even been playing a lot of video games recently. Also, by the way, you guys are gonna start hearing my neighbors upstairs. I think they just got home, and they're gonna be some stomping in this little live stream. So shout out to the neighbors for stomping around. I love that. Seattle will beat San Francisco. That would be a crazy upset for sure. Who's your favorite play of all time? I think you mean player of all time. And that would be Damian Lillard. Not only because he's playing for Portland, even if Damian Lillard wasn't a Portland Trailblazer, he'd probably still be one of my favorite players of all time. You're a great speaker. Wow, that's actually a really nice compliment, Kendall. Thank you so much. Can't believe you're gonna hit 20,000 soon. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm hoping we hit it by my channel anniversary, which is February 9th. February 9th is my channel anniversary, so it would be a very great present to hit that sometime around that date. That'd be very sick. Stomping triggers. Yeah, maybe people like the ruckus going on upstairs. What's up, your boy David? What's up? Most underrated player of the 2000s. I have no idea. That's really tough. That's actually really tough. I have to look at like a list of players. Oh man, I'm trying to think of like players who like I didn't do much, but maybe I don't know. I'd have to see. I mean, like I'm trying to think of it, like maybe like obviously like Kevin Garnett won an MVP, but he was pretty underrated. Dirk Nowitzki was pretty underrated, but he also won like an MVP. So it's kind of hard to think of like really good underrated players, but like also who didn't like do that good. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to do that. You a Mariners fan? Not really. I'm definitely more of an Angels and Padres fan, if I'm being completely honest. What's the longest distance you've ran? I think I ran like 5 miles at one time. That's kind of the longest I've ever done in one like sprint or one run. I've done 5 miles before. That's the longest, and that was rough. I hate running. I remember the record the screen gaming days. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Those were pretty rough times. I mean, I still, even in my last, like, I did a video on Netflix and, like, movie stuff for Netflix and Disney Plus, and I recorded the screen for that video, and I felt I've already stated this before. I'm not a big fan in hi-fi ASMR. I'm not a big fan of, really high quality videos and role plays. So the idea of getting a green screen for role plays would be a very cool idea, and I probably would use it from time to time. But like, I love like plain background role plays. I love classic ASMR role plays. I love lo-fi ASMR role plays. And even though like the ASMR Ryan is my favorite roleplay ASMR artist, he also has extremely high quality, equipment that I think is dope. But I don't think I would ever get to that level. And like, it's sad to think like if I do get a green screen, like what would I do after that? And what would I do after that? Like I like my classic sort of feel and taste and pizzazz I have on my content and videos. I didn't see the Megan movie. I'm not a big fan of like horror thriller movies, so like I don't think I'll see that one. That one's really fancy me too much. Oh, well, I like thriller movies. I like serial killer movies, like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Scream. I like those movies. It's kind of the furthest I'll go. I love the voiceovers in the cooking videos. Are we getting more soon? Teddy, I really like doing the cooking videos, and they are a lot of effort to do, and I just don't know if that effort is worth it. At least for the last video, I did. It did well. It did good actually, but like I wish they could do better. So like it's obviously something that people like to see, but it looks like something that it won't be, a staple of my channel. So I might do another one at some point in time, but I don't think it's gonna be something I'll be doing all that often like I thought I was going to be doing, which is sad because I really love doing cooking videos. What's up, Lucas? What's up? Yeah, I do, Ben. I do have my. Oh, don't drop my phone. That would be very loud. It's a Simply Spiked lemonade. This thing is crazy. How it tastes. It's literally just a lemonade, but makes you feel really good. I wonder where Crazy Fast went. I also think the same thing. He only emailed me one time, or I don't even know who it was. They only emailed me one time ever, and it was like hey, this is Crazy Fast, and then that was it. And I replied to them like thanking them a bunch, telling them I would do like a custom video for them, blah blah blah, and they never got back to me. So Crazy Fast is definitely an enigma of the channel for sure. Yes, I do love spiked Arnold Palmers. Those are really good. Really, really, really good. Do I watch anime? No, I do not. I would love to, get like Crunchyroll or something like that to watch some. I think that'd be pretty cool. I used to be really into the not WWE, God, the Dragon Ball Z games. I used to be really into the Dragon Ball Z games. They kind of fell off recently, but I was a huge player of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That was my big anime first steps, you could say, if you want to call it that. Just like the video game was fire. I love that game. So I know like a lot about Dragon Ball Z. That's about it. Like I haven't really watched like Naruto or really anything else outside of that stuff. What's your most anticipated upcoming Marvel project? Definitely. Actually, I don't even know if it's definitely. I kind of have to think. God, I don't even know. I mean, of course, like the announced Avengers movies, which I think come out in like 2027 or something like that. I'm really excited to see Secret Wars. I think that could be really cool. The newest, again, like announced Avengers movies that are coming out in a couple years. But that's kind of a no-no one. what's your favorite sporting event? Believe it or not, it's baseball. I love going to live baseball games. That is my favorite live sport to go see. It's baseball. I love that. I love it. 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 Wow, my neighbors upstairs are being stupidly loud. It's very annoying. First overall pick by the Bears. I remember reading an article about the draft for the NFL, and I think it's like a lineman is supposed to be like really good, supposed to be taken like first or second overall. Isn't it like a lineman? I don't really remember. Yeah, I'm really excited about the new Spider-Man game too. Yeah, that one is with Miles Morales and Spider-Man, right? And I think Venom is also supposed to be in it too, which I think is a really cool idea. Favorite MLB team? My favorite would probably be the Angels, even though they suck. But I'm also a pretty big fan of the Padres, the Mariners. A lot of West Coast teams for sure. Top 5 movies of 2022. I couldn't even think of 5 movies, honestly. Jalen Carter, I think that's who it was. I remember seeing a mock draft on Bleacher Report talking about it. You can't hear him. Yeah, I'm trying to like mess with the mic gain, so hopefully you guys don't hear it. Which, by the way, I would love to know your guys' opinion. But first, if you guys could, if you guys haven't, also like the live stream. If you are in the live stream live, or if you're watching it from the future, if you could like the live stream, I'd very much appreciate it. If you could do that right now for me, that'd be amazing. But if you guys don't know, in one of my recent videos, I was using the old microphone. And do you guys like this microphone more than the old red microphone, the silver-headed microphone? Did you guys like that one more? Do you like how this one sounds more? I know this microphone has a lot of white noise. This microphone produces a lot of white noise, which is kind of annoying to some people, so I would really love to know your opinions on the difference in the other microphone and this microphone, because I'm still not even sure which one I even like more. Yeah, I think next season I'll be going into more fantasy league stuff. Next season, I think. The Last of Us TV show. Yeah, The Last of Us TV show could be pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Top 3 favorite Marvel or DC characters. If we're talking like not movie related, Daredevil for Marvel. I really like Green Lantern from DC. And then if we're talking MCU, MCU Thor is my favorite MCU character. Kind of. Thor, ever since like Thor, ever since Avengers Infinity War, Thor's kind of been slowly falling off for me, but I think he's still one of my, if not my favorite MCU character. But I love Daredevil in the comics. I love Green Lantern, and him in the DC universe is really sick. How did your Cyberpunk video come out from a couple years ago, and I haven't watched it yet? Yeah, I played Cyberpunk when that game actually first came out, and that game obviously did pretty bad. Maybe I should get back into that game. You prefer the new mic? Okay, like I said, I would really love to know your guys' opinion on the microphone differences between this one and the one I used in one of my newest videos. If you guys haven't watched any of my newest videos, I've been using the old microphone in those, so if you guys like that sound better, definitely let me know so I can figure it out. Cobra Kai, yeah, that's also a show that I know is pretty popular, the Cobra Kai show. I actually love the Karate Kid movie. The first one is such a nostalgic movie for me, and a very underrated soundtrack as well. I love the soundtrack in not Cobra Kai, and Karate Kid. Really cool. Siths. Oh god, that's tough. Definitely Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon Jinn is my favorite Star Wars character ever. Qui-Gon Jinn, also played by a great actor too, so that also kind of helps. Darth Maul is probably my favorite Sith. I love Darth Maul, which is kind of why I'm a big fan of the first episode, Episode 1, Phantom Menace. So it's actually one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Obviously Anakin is a great one. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a great one. I'm kind of a bigger fan of young Obi-Wan than sort of like older Obi-Wan, just in my opinion. I actually really enjoyed Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren was probably the best thing to come out of the newest Star Wars movies. Which, oh, sorry about that loud car. Sorry. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite stuff. What's your thoughts on the NFL playoffs? Daniel Garcia, Daniel. Listen up, Daniel. I actually already have a NFL playoff predictions video. It's already on my channel. Please go and check it out. A lot of people didn't get notified or even saw that video even came out. I have a video talking about the entire NFL playoffs all the way to my pick for the Super Bowl winner. Highly recommend you watch that video. So, yeah. Also, you know who, I love the talk you guys are going on, but chill out for a little bit. Chill out. It's just sports talk. AirPod case. Oh my god. For some reason, every single live, someone talks about, my iPod case that I still have never gotten. I have my AirPods right here. They're still, caseless, which is kind of funny. But, they're actually a lot harder to find in, like, person than I thought. I thought they were kind of everywhere. But now that I'm actually trying to look for one, like a cool one to buy, I haven't really found any in person, so that's pretty funny. I might just need to like go online and buy one. Yeah, Jerry, it is not kidding. It's just simply lemonade. Like literally, it's not even spiked. I swear, it's so good. It's ridiculous. There's a original lemonade flavor. There's strawberry lemonade. There's a blueberry lemonade flavor, and then there's a watermelon lemonade flavor. So strawberry, regular, blueberry, watermelon. Insane. Yo, what's up, Brad? What's up, Brad? I'm probably gonna be on live for like another 20 to 30 minutes, just by the way, again. The last time I did a live stream, it was over 3 hours, which, again, I kind of only stayed on a little bit longer, was because people were like donating and going kind of hard. We had like 170 people in the chat too, in the live. That was a crazy live stream, but I don't think I wanted to go on for another hour like that live stream. That was crazy. I wish they had raspberry lemonade flavor. I'm actually not the biggest fan of raspberry, but that does sound pretty good. What's up? Z. I'm just gonna call you Z. But what's up, Z? What's up? But yeah. Thank you again, guys, by the way, for showing up in tonight's live stream. I keep talking about how it is a very random Wednesday for a live stream. I promise I'll probably go live again on Monday, like the typical Monday live streams. So, I appreciate the efforts in showing up tonight. It does really mean a lot to me that you guys have been in here. Some of you longer than others, and it does really mean a lot. Also, shout out to the people who are watching this live stream in the future after it's already done. I doubt you'll probably watch all 2 hours of the live stream, but I think it's fine. Because I didn't have a video posted today. I kind of took yesterday easy because I went say something. Oh, what do you guys want to see tomorrow for a video? I was thinking about doing a sports talking video, but I'm not sure about what. Someone already recommended me doing like a soccer, football video tomorrow. I think that could be a good idea, because I'm already talking football over the weekend, because obviously the playoff games are going on over the weekend. I could do an NBA video, but I'm not really sure like what topic to really do. Maybe like another trading video. But I might just do I could do a soccer video. I could do like an NBA tier listing video for tonight and post it tomorrow. That's a good idea, because yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna be getting off live sometime soon, eating dinner, because I still haven't ate dinner yet, and then recording for tomorrow. So I still need to think about a video to do for tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta think about it. Which is kind of a tough thing to always have to try to think about the next video, the next idea to do. I used to be really good at it because there were so many things to do, but now obviously I've been making videos every single day, at least for a majority of this year, and then last year, 2022, I pretty much posted every single day besides like maybe like 4 days out of the year. I think I missed. But yeah, I'll figure it out. My all-star ballot, I was thinking about doing an all-star ballot a little bit closer. Just because the all-star game isn't like a trendy topic yet. I think when it gets around February, I'll post my my all-star ballot video. Raspberry, maybe I need to get on the raspberry train. I'm not a very big raspberry flavor guy, but then again, I haven't really had a raspberry anything in a long time, so that's a good idea. We appreciate your hard work and dedication, Jake. Thank you. I'm very, 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 very happy someone does. Sometimes I feel like it, sometimes it doesn't always feel like that, but I'm really happy that you do. Thank you so much, Alien Rampage. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much for showing up to this live stream. I think we did. We got a lot done tonight, thankfully. A lot of good sports talk. I'm very happy about how this live stream went out. I really hope that you guys have already checked out some of my earlier content that I've been posting recently. Again, yesterday I posted a roleplay video. That was a lot of fun. If you guys are into shoes, if you guys liked my shoe collection video, that video was already out from yesterday, and then before that I did an NFL playoff video. I talked football even before that. A lot of football, American football I should say, talk recently. Do a soccer video for tomorrow. I think I might. I think that could be a fun idea. Obviously I know my channel grew a lot during the World Cup, and a lot of people subscribed to my channel during that time period as well. So I think there's still a lot of people who are around who want a little bit of soccer content, which I was thinking about doing like a over-explaining video where I like over-explain football or soccer. I think that could be kind of a fun video idea, maybe. You should talk about rising stars and players who are going to be really good at any sport. Lucas, I have already done a video like that not that long ago. If you look on my channel, I recently did a video like that for the NBA. I guess I could do it for like other sports, but I did one recently for the NBA. What are the odds? Dolphins beating Bills? Very, 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 very low. Very low, but it's possible. Favorite album this year? Not really. I mean, of course, like the Drake 21 Savage album was fire, but that's because it's Drake and 21 Savage. But trying to think back, I don't think anyone really like blew it out of the water this year when it comes to like an album, if I can think of any. Have you ever been to Canada? No, I have not, but I would love to go to Toronto one day. I think Toronto would be sick, or even Vancouver, BC. Would also be really cool.
Bills are, I mean, like I said before, besides the Kansas City Chiefs, I think the Bills are probably the second favorite to win the title this year, right? If not, maybe the 49ers. And if the Dolphins without Tua, without their starting quarterback being healthy, that'd be one of the craziest upsets in maybe even sports history, to be completely honest. Sorry about the train in the background. Oh yeah, I haven't done a conspiracy video in a while. I could. Conspiracy videos never really do well for like my channel, like my subscribers, like a lot of people who are like subscribed to me. Obviously, you are because you're talking about it, Ben. But conspiracy videos don't really do all that well on my channel. It's obviously like a sports related one, or during Halloween, it was popping off because it's Halloween, and like conspiracy, spooky videos are always popping off during Halloween. But if I can find a good topic, I'll definitely do one sometime soon. Yeah, the Metro Boomin, album was fire. I actually use both Spotify and Apple Music. I know people were talking about asking me about my Spotify Unwrapped, but I actually don't listen to enough Spotify for it to be like a real Unwrapped. You know what I mean? I only listen to Spotify when I'm like driving or when I'm gaming, and I don't really do much of either anymore, so it's not that great. You should do a Premier League mid-season review and predictions. I kept asking the fans of soccer, football to like try to keep me in the loop of current events so I can do videos about them, but I haven't really got a lot of feedback from a lot of the fan base. Whether they want to see that content from me or not, I don't know, or maybe they just forgot about me, I don't know. But it's hard for me to do and to stick in the sort of loop of the football soccer world when I'm living across the world. So I don't know, if people were telling me like, hey, this tournament is coming up, this tournament, this champions tournament is coming up, you should do a video about it, I would do a video about it. But like, I can't, it's hard for me to know when these things are happening, you know what I mean? Best Marvel movie, in my opinion, has got to be, well, my favorite is Civil War, but I think the best is probably Endgame, no duh. I think Infinity War is up there, Captain America, Winter Soldier, the newest Spider-Man movie was great, but I think if you're talking about, you know, the best or greatest in the entirety, I think it probably has to be Endgame still. What's up, Leo? What's up? Do you think Jokic will get a three-peat MVP, or Doncic gets MVP this season? I've already sort of stated this before, that I love Nikola Jokic. I think he's definitely now like the best center in the NBA, no doubt. But it would leave such a bad taste in my mouth if Nikola Jokic is the first player since Larry Bird back in the 1980s to win back-to-back-to-back NBA MVPs. LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, so many greats of this era haven't done it, but Nikola Jokic is the first player to do it since Larry Bird. That would leave such a bad taste in my mouth, because we all know if the NBA was fair, LeBron would be like a 5-time straight MVP from like 2011, 2010 to like 2015, 2016. Just my opinion, if we're being honest. If there wasn't like a voter fatigue or whatever, you know what I mean? Do a room tour. I mean, you guys see my room every day. You guys have already seen the room tour, and my room is what you guys have already seen. It's nothing special, nothing big. Do you watch much NHL hockey? I do not, but I think I might. I think the next time I go to Las Vegas, which I might actually try to do that sometime soon, those arenas. I think that'd be pretty dope. Over Derrick Rose, Jerry. LeBron should have won MVP over Derrick Rose. LeBron James was a better basketball player than MVP D Rose. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. What hotel did I stay in Vegas? I stayed in the Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. The Planet Hollywood. It's right across the street from the Bellagio, and I also booked a premium hotel suite. That was like their premium room, and I think it was like 600 square feet, which if you don't know anything about square footage about hotel rooms, the average square footage of a hotel room is about 300, so it is double the square footage of a normal hotel room. That was the nicest hotel room I ever stayed at, ever in my life. Yeah, shoot the rock. The Golden Knights are really good, and that's why I think I want to go to a game if I do go to Vegas. Because, like, they're poppin'. They're a popular team. Las Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena, like the hype around Vegas getting a basketball team sometime soon. I think I might go to Vegas. I might actually do that soon. Would you guys actually like me to do that? And then I could do, like, I can film mukbangs while I'm there. I can film IRL videos. I can film a gambling video. I could do that video. You guys are making me very much wanting to go back there. Dream vacation sports in the US or around the world. I mean, obviously, like, the goal is to go to, like, a Knicks game in Madison Square Garden. That is the goal. I would love to do that, but I don't know, going to the East Coast, going to New York during the winter time sounds like absolute hell. That sounds terrible, so I don't know. Maybe I could do it, but I also know, like, it's literally a cross the country flight. Like, that is such an expensive flight to go to New York City, and then I gotta stay in a hotel room. Like, the thing that makes Vegas great is because it's cheap. Like, you can stay in a hotel room for like under $100 a night in Vegas during the week. It's very cheap to go to Vegas because they expect you to gamble, and I don't gamble, so like I save a lot of money by going to Vegas. So New York is expensive to go out there. So maybe one of these days I'll try to do a New York Knicks Madison Square Garden video. That would be amazing. Or obviously like a Yankee Stadium game or Fenway Park in Boston. God, that'd be awesome. Or obviously like the Chase Center for the Golden State Warriors would be insane. But San Francisco is also a very expensive city, so that's tough. Vegas low-key turning into a sports town. Yeah, I like Vegas. It's funny because I never saw the appeal of going to Las Vegas until I went to Vegas. My brother, if you guys didn't know, was the person I went to Vegas with originally, and he sort of dragged me to do it. And I think it's really dope. I actually really like Vegas now. I think it's fun. I'm probably gonna be on for like another 20 minutes. Tyler, sorry, I've already been on live for over 2 hours now, but I'll be on just a little bit longer. But not much longer, because I'm not doing 3 hours again. Like I said, last live stream, there was a lot of donations. There was 170 people in the live at one point. Like, there was just a lot going on in the live stream, so that's why I was on a little bit longer in my last live stream. Canada, I mean, Vancouver could get a team, but I don't know if that's possible for them to get another team over there in Canada. Even though they have one in Toronto, yeah, I think Canada could get another team. I don't think there's a problem with that for sure. You're an OG. I would like to think I am an OG, even though I am a significantly smaller channel than a lot of channels out there. I've been doing YouTube for almost 6 years now, longer than some of you guys have been adults or teenagers. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, so I would like to think I did ASMR before ASMR was popular, before it was cool, before it was a thing. I just haven't been very successful or lucky at it, so you should see AT&T Stadium. That'd be sick. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, the A's. Yeah, I remember the A's. I heard Vegas. I heard Portland was an option. I thought there was another city that the A's could have gone to. I mean, obviously they can stay in Oakland, but I'm not entirely sure. Should Derek Carr stay in Oakland? Do you mean in Vegas? Eddie, do you mean Vegas? The Vegas Raiders? No, I think you probably should get traded. I think the Raiders are a good team that desperately need like a good quarterback, and I don't think Derek Carr is really that big time. I think he's a good starter, and I think he could probably be a good starter for like the 49ers, like a team that has everything but a quarterback. But I think Derek Carr on a team that is kind of still dueling and stuff, I don't know if he's the right fit, so I don't know about that. Ant-Man says, stay in the Bellagio next time I'm in Las Vegas. Okay, Ant-Man. It would probably be about like $1,200 for me to stay at the Bellagio. So if you send me like $600, I will stay in the Bellagio and do a video. The Bellagio is the most pristine, like 5-star hotel. Definitely in Vegas, probably in the US. It's also probably one of the best hotels in the US. So that'd be an insane video idea, though. If I stayed in the Bellagio, I could do a Bellagio hotel room tour. Tom Brady going to the Raiders. That's very possible. Yeah, that's very possible. I've been watching for nearly 5 years. Wow, that's crazy. That's really cool, Tyler. Thank you so much for sticking around for that long. It's always very interesting to think how long people have been watching my channel. I know when I got recognized in person, when I was in Disneyland, I think that guy said he's been watching me since, well, it was last year, so it was 2 years before that, so I guess three to 4 years that guy was watching my channel, which is crazy to think about. So I think it's pretty cool. Ever been to Miami? I have not. I think Miami could be a cool city to go to. I really want to go to Orlando because obviously Disney World. So if I ever went to Disney World, I'd probably go to Miami just to cross off my list of big cities that I really want to go to. Aaron Rodgers, yeah, Aaron Rodgers could go to the Raiders. I think that would actually be really sick. That'd be a really good pairing. I think Rodgers on the Raiders would be a cool one. Been here since 2K subs. Wow, that's awesome, Presto. What's up, Nate? What's up, Nate? What's up, Nate? What's up, Nate? Go during the summer. Yeah, I always would love to do like a summer vacation trip. But God, if you guys haven't checked flight ticket prices during the summertime, they are stupidly expensive. I always like to do my vacationing around the spring, so like February to like mid of March, and then sometime around the fall, so like mid-September into like November. That's usually when I like to do like my prime time vacationing, because it's cheaper to fly, it's cheaper hotel stays, and it's also less crowded, so I could do like more activities. Like when me and my brother went to Las Vegas in November, like it was still pumping. Like there were still a lot of people around. There was still like a lot of fun stuff to do and see, and it was like busy, but it wasn't like a summer overcrowded, super high priced everything type of visit. So that's when I usually like to do my vacationing. So yeah. As a Lions fan, knocking Rodgers out of the Packers and the Packers out of the playoffs is the most satisfying as making the playoffs. Yeah, I like the Lions. I obviously again being sort of like a fan of the Rams. I'm still like rooting for Jared Goff, and I think he's um, still a good enough quarterback to make it work there in Detroit. And I think it's really cool to see what they're doing. And you can definitely see that the Lions are definitely setting a good foundation for their team, and definitely looking like a good sort of like trajectory for seasons to come for sure. Yeah, Zach, I'm actually probably about to get off. Again, I've been live for 2 hours. I don't think I'm doing another hour like last time. I think last time we were going kind of crazy with the donos and the concurrent chat viewers. I think there's like 170 at a certain point last time, but um, I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute. I feel like Portland is very under the radar city for someone myself who's never been there. Portland's great. I love Portland. It's just too expensive to live here. Like, if you're like a young adult trying to live out here, it's like literally impossible. Everything is very much overly priced. But like the food is like top tier. The Blazers are cool. If you're a fan of soccer, like Portland's actually like a super underrated like U.S. sports city that are like humongous in the soccer football community. Obviously, the Portland Timbers have won, I think, 2 MLS titles, which is kind of dope. You can, have like the big city feel of Portland, but then you can drive like 15-20 minutes and be out in the middle of nowhere. So that's also kind of a cool aspect, like the scenery and the foresty aspect of things. If you're someone who likes to do stuff outdoors, it kind of has a little bit of everything. 20,000 subs on its way. Super close. We'll definitely hit it before the anniversary. Well, Nate, I certainly hope so. But yeah, guys, I think it's about time that I get off. So yeah, I really hope, I really hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you're watching it live or from the future, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, you guys have been super nice and super kind over every single live stream I've ever done. It really makes me happy that you guys would like to contribute more than just liking the videos and subscribing. You guys, actively commenting, actively in live streams, doing the super thank yous, the super donos, whatever they're called, the stickers, I think they're also called, really means a lot to me. So, any last minute donos, any last minute comments, any last minute goodbyes, definitely let me know. Are you a fan duel? I don't do any fan duel stuff like that. What's up, Lucas? What up, Lucas? I'm actually about to get off. Yeah, Portland is expensive and rainy, so, and also, yeah, they have a lot of that stuff. Very rainy and windy. Yes, Portland is very rainy and windy. Anyways, I love you guys. Love you guys. And I will see you again, hopefully, in my next video. Very soon, right, guys? Bye. Bye. You're a fan from the UK. That's sick. Yeah, good night, Nate. Good night, everyone who's fallen asleep or